Hello, everybody. I'm Jason Lamb from KY3 Sports in Springfield, Missouri, and this is the 2021-22 Heart of America Athletic Conference Men's Basketball Media Day. And first up today, we have the head coach of William Penn University. He is the Hart Men's Coach of the Year, Coach John Henry. How you doing today, Coach?
I'm excellent. Thank you.
All right. Well, tell us a little bit about the beginning of the 2021 season and what kind of year you're looking for out of William Penn under your leadership, and how excited are you and the rest of your squad?
We're extremely excited. Having a lot of our team back has been very good because most of them know how we do things. You don't have to explain in great detail drills and stuff like that. Most of them know what we're doing, and then you sprinkle in some new guys and some young guys. Gives a little bit of excitement to it too. But we're extremely excited about this year. I'd be lying to you if I didn't say that we have a little bit of a hangover and a disappointment factor of how we finished last year. A lot of teams would love to have gone to the Sweet 16, but we were very disappointed in where we finished last year and how we finished. So there's a little bit of a mixture of excitement and anger towards how last year.
Well, that's certainly understandable. A 25-2 season, and still you have the luxury of having 4 starters returning, 10 returners overall. That looks like you're pretty stacked.
We have some talent, and it's fun daily watching them compete and get after each other. But there's still that overlying cloud. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention it. That overlying cloud of they're disappointed, all the returners on how it went down last year. We went 25-2. We won the league and the conference tournament and went to the Sweet 16. And these guys are still feeling disappointed, and that's a good thing for this year. But there's also that point where you have to say that's a great year. I keep telling them that.
Yeah. For
whatever reason, Kavion Blaylock and the fellas and myself, we just have this feeling in our stomach. I think it's because we got blown out in the Sweet 16. If we'd lost the buzzer or something, it would have been different. But we got our butts handed to us by Carroll. And these guys are working even harder now. I keep telling them if we do the same thing, it'll still be a great year. But Kavion's a different cat now. He burns to a different flame. So we follow him.
Okay, and you're about to get started this weekend with a couple of non-conference games in Chicago. What are you looking for, and what would you like to see from your team this weekend?
Well, we had a scrimmage on last Thursday at Kirkwood Community College, and we struggled a little bit. They're good. They're very good. Don't get me wrong, but we struggled a little bit. I can't talk about the score or whatever, but we were successful, but we weren't as successful as we thought we might be. And now we're going to Chicago. What I want to see in the Chicago trip was your question. I just want to see us score one more point 2 days in a row than the opponent. And we're going there primarily, actually to play games, obviously. I mean, that sounds dumb, but we do have 2 Chicago seniors that we wanted to get home games in Josh Watkins and Ahmad Pinder. And Ahmad Pinder is out with a hurt knee. He had knee surgery in late June, early July, so he's out. And but they're both going to get home to see their families. Josh will play in front of his family, and Ahmad will be with his family, so that'll be fun. And hopefully we come home with 2 wins. That's the goal. See some family and win 2 games. That's it, period, point blank. Not that far from here. So we'll leave Friday morning and play Friday night, Saturday, and come home Saturday night.
Okay. Well, it sounds like a great way to tip off the season. Then you can look ahead a little bit for us, if you don't mind, to the conference season. And how would you describe this league, the Heart of America Conference, and the competitiveness? Just kind of an overall look at the Heart of America Conference to someone who's not familiar.
That's a great question. As a coach, I call it awful. Awful in the way, not like awful, like bad talent, bad conference, awful in the way of the grind is so hard and it's just awful. Trying to get your players to get up for every game for so long is so hard to do. Like you tell them, you win a game on a Wednesday night, and Saturday you're telling them it's the most important game again. And it's going to be so hard again that they just kind of look at you like you just said that 3 days ago. And, with Mr. Jenkins at Evangel retiring, let's say before he retired, there were like 4 Hall of Fame coaches in this league. Because I guarantee you Coach Sherman gets in, Rocky's already in, Jenkins, and there's just so many good coaches and so many good programs. And then you add Park, with all their athletes, it's awful in a good way. And just so many good players, and then you add in the travel. Sometimes you're going 7 hours away, and sometimes you're only going 25 minutes away to Grandview. It's just extremely competitive, extremely hard, and every game is so hard to win. You could win or lose by 20 every given night.
Yeah, that sounds like a big challenge to try to get your teams up for every single conference game.
Especially back when we were playing round robin, and we were playing 24 conference games or 26 conference games, or whatever it was, those 2-3 years in a row. It was just so hard to get your kids to realize how important each game was, because heck, it's just every other night you're playing.
Okay. Lastly here, I know it's your 21st season there with the Statesman. You're a William Penn alum. Your wife, I believe, is a William Penn alum. Just how much does that school mean to you? It sounds like you're a lifer.
I am a lifer, and I'm proud of it. I love this place, and my kids both went to high school here in Oskaloosa. It's a very special place, very diverse. I think last year we had 41 states and 10 countries represented at William Penn alone, and it's a very special place to me. I went to school here. It's probably the only place I could have ever graduated from. I played here. I say that loosely because I wasn't really good. I think in my 2-year career here, we won 8 games. We were like a total of 8-45 or something when I was a player. And, I'm just very proud to be able to be in one place for, like you said, 21 years, and have a program that I'm very proud of as an alumnus. And I root for every sport here at William Penn because I am an alum. I do care about every sport, every kid, everything William Penn.
That sounds great.
And like you said, my wife went here. If it wasn't for William Penn, I wouldn't be married to her. And I'm obviously a very good recruiter, if you've seen my wife.
Well done. We'll make sure she heard that. All right, Coach John Henry from William Penn, thank you so much for joining us on Heart of America Media Day, and good luck to you this season.
Thanks for having me.